Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to some Starcraft 2. And today we have something very fun, very exciting, at least for me, and I hope for you as well. It is going to be a pro battle on my favorite map, Ohana, with some of my favorite players. In the bottom right corner, we have EGstephano, and he, of course, is playing the Zerg. And in the top left corner, playing the Blue Terran, is going to be LGIMMvp. Another one of my favorite players. Both of these guys take it to new heights and new limits when they play, and it's always exciting. So I'm definitely excited for this matchup. I have no idea who's going to take this, and hopefully it just gets ridiculous, because that's where it's at with these two guys. So, yeah, let's sit back, relax, and see what is what with these two. Nothing terribly rushy here going on so far, which is good to see. We should at least get to the mid game, or, well, it could still be early game, but we're not going to get any rushing, which is fine by me. I would expect both players are probably going to fast expand. There, of course, is the good luck, have fun by Stephano. I think MVP knows at least some English, if not. I'm not sure about on that, but he at least knows the response in game, because EGstephano is a Korean, and of course Stephano is I believe a Frenchman. Yes. So there, of course, goes down the fast expand by Stephano. That is a pre-spawning pool expansion, which is something that I have been seeing out of the pro players, and I like it. It doesn't change your build up that much, and in the meantime, you can get out a few more drones and whatnot. But there, of course, is the pool on its way, not too far behind what it originally would have been, and he's probably not going to get attacked in the meantime. Now, here's something you don't see too often. This is a wall off by EGstephano, and he's using a command center and a barracks instead of two supply depots and a barracks. Just a funky little thing. I like it, though, because he's able to fast expand, but still block off if Stephano had brought up some lings. Gonna give him a little extra security, and he's also obviously not building his command center wide in the open, which of course you see a lot of Terrans do. It is a nice little advantage they have. They lose those command centers less often. The only downside is they do have to move it into place after it's been built, so it takes a little longer to get into place. But not a big deal. And there goes the orbital, finally converting over. And obviously, with being Terran, he's going to need that. The scout guy comes back, returning those minerals that he so preciously stole from all the way up here. I think he did. Maybe he was just walking around with minerals. I guess he was just walking around with minerals. Never mind. A Marine coming out. It looks like, oh, we have a factory going down. I wonder if MVP is going to be doing some 1-1-1ing, or maybe even mech play. He does, of course, have both refineries going up, and Stephano at the moment is still sitting on no extractors. I'm going to take out that scout pretty easily. The Queen's range, obviously, more than enough to handily take care of that SCV. The wall off here is actually no longer a wall off, so that could be a concern. I don't think MVP is fretting it right now, and that is probably because he's going to wall off up here in the front. A supply depot going down, possibly even some bunkers to come. We'll have to keep the eye on that. Got his orbital on his natural as well, so he's going to be double muling, and that's going to be nice for him. I wonder what that was canceled. A second Evo chamber, maybe? That is a Roach Warren up there, though, so that's going to be good for Stephano. He is double gassing at his natural, but he did not in his main. Interesting decision on that. There's another gas going up, actually. So, I tend to see people do more. If they're going to do two gas, they do one at their natural and one at their main, or both at their main. It's not typical for both at the natural. But, again, gas isn't... Where you have your gas mining at isn't terribly crucial. It can change things if you get hit, but not terribly crucial. Some nice creep spread going on by Stephano. I'm really liking that. I always like it when players creep spread. It definitely helps you out as Zerg. And when you do it with more than one creep tumor, it's even better. So 4, great. These Hellions are going to meet the bad end of this stick here when they get down here. They're going to encounter 2 queens sitting on the ramp. I don't know if that's blocked off. Looks like they paused there for a little bit. But since it's a replay, we don't have to endure a pause. And Roach is starting to pop out on the field. However, I see a Banshee and Cloak coming for MVP. So he was 1-1-1-ing. And it is going to be a Banshee. It's going to be a Banshee rush coming up here. Stephano taking his queens off the ramp. And the Hellions moving down at the same time. That would have been a good opportunity for him to zoom in. Of course, they didn't know it was blocked to start with. And check out all those creep tumors. Oh my gosh. The Banshee is now moving across the map. It's going to want to hold off revealing itself because it wants to use that cloak, which is over half done. I would expect he's going to, yeah, it looks like he's going to spin over here and probably end up flying in and hitting the hatchery main, which of course is morphing into a lair here. What? Yeah. Huh. Stuttering in my brain, guys. Sorry. So there's the Banshee. Cloaking is going to finish up right now. There is a second Banshee literally almost done. So the question is, does he wait for that to get across the map? No is the answer. He's going to cloak right away, move right in. I would have moved in non-cloaked. But look at that. Overseer's already morphing. I think MVP might have seen the Banshee production somehow. So the Banshee's going to start going to work undetected at the moment. The Overseer's up. The Queen got 1 shot off at the Banshee. It looks like he's going to pull out. I don't think the Banshee got hit, though. No hit points damage. Going to start shooting at some creep tumors. A little bit of annoying there. But they are invisible again. And here come the Queens. Going to start shooting. That Banshee's going to get out. No reason letting that thing get destroyed. You save them for later. Make use of them. These Marines still going after those rocks. They're going to go down eventually. Stephano is now grabbing his 3rd, clearing out his rocks as well. And not too often you see queens near watchtowers. I'd like to see them move over a bit and just be on the watchtower. But that is a rare thing to see. And it's nice to see that actually with the creep spread being very well done by Stephano. Spreading it out. A couple tumors going in almost every direction. And it's going to quickly be across the map. There we go. Queen's on the watchtower. How often do you see that? And those rocks are about to break. Tanks and Hellions helped the last second. They're like, look what I did. I really helped, guys. Oh, man, those rocks were tough. And we got some Spore Crawlers coming up. A couple upgrades for the Zergs. Going to be 2-2 on range missiles and armor. I do not know if melee's been upgraded. But there aren't really any lings on the field to check it out. Infestation pit on the way as well. But we are currently looking at a little ball of Hydras and Roaches here. And unfortunately, they're going to get detected. But the Overseer comes in. Those Banshees fall pretty dang quick to those Hydras. One is going to escape with about 1/3 of its health. Still cloaked. Going to slip over here. A turret just going up here. Not going to do very good against Roaches and Hydras. Hellions coming in here trying to get into the squishy Hydralists. A few of them did go down, but now the Zerg units are starting to pressure the ramp. SCVs are off the line in there repairing. Roaches stream in, going to snipe down that tank. Some damage being done now, but those SCVs providing fodder, and a lot of SCVs going down, but they are managing to crack the Roaches. Only a few SCVs left, though, and both players looking in a hairy situation here. Who is going to take this? Those Roaches coming in backup, and those Hydras really needed that backup. The Hydras are so squishy. They die so quickly. You need those tank Roaches in there. And forcing the 3rd to lift up. A very nice attack by Stephano, and forcing MVP to be on his heels just a bit. Now, obviously, this is still a pretty small force. And when blocking that command center, that a nice little move there, going to allow Stephano to get back in here and start trying to get at those siege tanks. Those siege tanks are in such good positioning, though, right now, doing massive damage. But Stephano's units are just getting massacred here. He's not looking good at the moment. He is going to manage to take out that tank there, and he's going to try and take out the high ground tank. He is going to... Oh, he does snipe it off as well. A few more Roaches streaming in. Not good Hellions. Or Hellions are not good against those Roaches. Those need to stop coming out. If he keeps approaching with roaches. And Stephano's going to back off again. So MVP holding the line, taking some critical losses, but still holding the line. And we don't really see a ton of reinforcements coming. There's the group that I was waiting for. And that it's all roaches right now. 100% roaches all the time by Stephano right now. He is now working on 3-3 though. He's also getting metabolic boost, so we might be seeing some lings come out sooner rather than later as well. And this is a sizable roach army. I mean, I don't know if MVP is prepared for what this is going to do. 22 roaches could be quite disastrous for MVP. And looks like he is going to go ahead and move out. A couple going to go up here. I'm not sure what that's about. Is he retreating? I think he saw the Hellions, and he wants to try and get those. He does have a small group of units down here, though, that are going to stop those Hellions pretty dang easily, and he flanks them. The Hellions are broken down quite easily. And, oh, look, a shark. A flying shark. Yes. So he's going to roll out to the right here. And just so many units here. I keep expecting Stephano to move on this. It seems like he's in such a good position right now. And his creep spread's almost 3/4 away across the map. He's just really got map control right now. Really doing a good situation for him. The Overseer kind of in here letting him see what's going on. And here he comes. He's going to go for it. He's going to try and reach those tanks before they do too much damage. There's so many tanks on the map right now, though. He's going to move a block up the ramp, trying to snipe the tanks up there. The main group to the right has pretty much taken out all the tanks. The left group, however, is pretty much gone. Now moving in with a few more units, trying to snipe those tanks. He is doing it. Now MVP falls. Going to call the GG and get the heck out of that game. Well played by Stephano. Brilliant creep spread. Brilliant pressure with a Roach Hydra combo. Keep in mind, guys, this was Wings of Liberty, not Heart of the Swarm. So seeing those Hydras is a little rarer, and especially when you're not dealing with needing to shoot down anti-air. So really great play by Stephano. I really enjoyed that. And a few links popping in there at the end as well, as I suspected. Either way, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. Please do thumbs up and subscribe so I can bring you more StarCraft 2 content. I have been Zoronden. And I guess that's going to do it, guys. I will catch you on the other side.